I just tried recording a video and I couldn't because I couldn't stop laughing. Okay, so this one's gonna be a different video. Okay, because it's meant to be around. This one's meant to be serious. It's meant to be serious. Right? When I'm in this outfit, I'm serious. Okay. Fuck! I forgot what I was gonna rant about. Okay, no, I remember now. The CCP. Okay, the Chinese Communist Party. A bunch of coward dogs. Just to make things clear, before I get into this rant, I do not hate Chinese people. I think Chinese people are cool, okay? Some of them are arrogant when they go out and you know, they go out into different countries, but so are Americans. So, you know, everyone has bad apples. But I do not hate Chinese people. Who I do hate is the Chinese Communist Party. I hate them with a burning passion. And they're probably going to try and silence this video like how YouTube tries and silence me. Because I'm not stupid. I know what they're trying to do. They had this port. Well, they claimed they had this port, which was fully autonomous. Right? Had self-driving vehicles and everything. Oh, wait. No, that's right. That was in Long Beach, California. Sorry. Not China. Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I apologize for coughing. But anyway, I'm serious. China, they do this thing, real underhanded thing, where they have different accounts on different social medias, right? And it's all just propaganda accounts, all the way down. It's like a pyramid. At the top, you have Chinese state media. And then all the way down, you have all these fucking bot accounts, page shills, and all this shit. Right? And it was one of these shill accounts that posted this, by the way. Right? And the only way this could be posted is if the CCP themselves okayed it. If the CCP themselves went, yeah, okay. That's the only way that would happen. Because it, like I said, it's like a pyramid. This fucking Chinese state media at the top. Once they get the call from the government, all the way down. And I'm serious. And you know, a lot of people think that people like me are fucking conspiracy theorists. But it's fucking true. Okay? Like, I'll see people criticizing the American government, and the American government does deserve to be criticized. Don't get me wrong. They definitely deserve to be criticized. But, I've seen people criticizing the Chinese government, and everyone's just like, oh, rah, 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 rah. I've seen some people try to call them racists. Now, there was only a few people. I'm not saying everyone was doing that. But I just said I've seen a few people try to do that. Alright? To people who are telling the truth about China. Try to call them racist. Trying to say that they hate China and they hate Chinese people. That's why I started this video off by saying I do not hate Chinese people. Just so these shills, in case one comes up, I'm not saying one will, but in case one of these shills try to come on here and say that I hate Chinese people. Because I do not. I hate the CCP. Because they try to claim in World War II they conquered the Japanese and got them out of China. I don't think so. It was the nationalists who defeated the Japanese and got them out of China. Oh, and where were the communists? Oh, they were hiding in the hills like pussies. That's why I call them coward dogs. Because that's what they are. A bunch of cowards. And because of World War II and the nationalists having to defeat Japan, sorry for my little stumble there, but because of the nationalists having to defeat Japan, they were already weakened. So when the communists came out of the hills and started attacking the nationalists, they escaped to a little island called Taiwan. The Taiwanese people are the true Chinese. Like, oh no, okay, I shouldn't say that because that's not true. Because all Chinese people are obviously Chinese people. Okay, it don't matter if you live in the mainland China or Taiwan. Yeah, okay. Hold up, let me just try to reword this so it doesn't offend nobody. What I'm trying to say is that mainland China, the land, belongs to the Taiwanese government because they were the ones who defended it. They were the ones who got Japan out of China. So, in my opinion, they deserve it. The communists don't. But the communists were the ones that won because they went after a weakened army. Okay? Bunch of cowards. Bunch of fucking cowards. And the reason why they didn't take over before is I don't really know, but I think that they were just too weak to defeat the nationalists before. But I might be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But I do not like the CCP. They're a bunch of liars. They're cowards, and they censor anyone who's criticizing them. Seriously. And if you live in China and you criticize the government, what do you think happens? Oh, you get sent to one of these death vans. Do you know what a death van is? There are these vans that go around China, and they're literally execution things on wheels. They'll put you in the back of this van, lethally inject you, and execute you. And they record this to show the higher ups what they do. And they also have a separate van for cremation because going into a hospital to cremate them is too expensive. So they just cremate them in a van. Like a specially made van for cremation. It's fucking sick. It's sick. And in this lethal injection van, they have curtains to cover the windows so you can't see what's happening inside. And they also play loud music so you can't hear what's going on inside. You know who else plays loud music in vans and does that exact same shit? Mexican cartels. Seriously. China, when I can compare you to a Mexican cartel, you know that's bad. And another thing, you want to know why fentanyl is so bad in America? It's because of China. It's seriously because of China. And I'm not one of these, by the way, I'm not one of these mega people. I fucking hate Trump. I think he's a dickhead. There are some things I agree with him on, and there's a lot of things, most of the things I don't agree with because he's a fucking dickhead. But there have been a few things that I kind of do agree with. And I'll get into that soon. But China literally traffics fentanyl into America via the Mexican cartels. And they do this as a revenge for the opium wars. Nigga, are you serious? Are you serious? You trying to wreck the Western world because you have a spot on somebody? That is so stupid, honestly. That's so fucking stupid. And China always teaches their citizens to hate the West. Any country in it, it doesn't matter. If you're the West, they hate you. Even though they go to Europe and shit like that on tourism. It's like, are you fucking for real? And let's not even get into their bridges, okay? They're like, oh, look at this cool bridge that we made. It's so cool. It's so cool. Look at this cool bridge we made. A couple days later, it collapsed. Are you for real? Are you for real? Everyone was talking about this bridge too. Everybody was talking about it. But they weren't talking about it when it collapsed. They weren't talking about it when it collapsed. Oh, no, sorry, they weren't. And recently there's been a little thing with Tencent Games and the US government. I agree with it. 100% I agree with it. Because it's a necessary evil that has to happen. Because unfortunately, whether or not Tencent Games is evil or not, it doesn't matter. What matters is whatever the CCP tells them to do, they have to do it. because they're a Chinese-owned company. If the CCP, if you do something, if you don't do something that the CCP tells you to do, they can just take away your business. And it's very hard to find jobs in China. Very hard to find jobs in China. So, if your business gets taken away, well, that's your whole life gone. So these companies really do have to listen and do what the CCP tells them to do. Because it's in their best interest to do that. Because otherwise, bye-bye company. So whether or not Tencent Games or DJI or whatever is evil doesn't matter. What matters is that they have to do what the CCP tells them to do. So we should be more angry at the CCP and not at the US government. Okay? We should be more angry at the CCP than the US government because this is stupid. Okay? I've seen a lot of people criticizing the US government for this. It's like, actually, they're trying to help you. Do you know how many fucking hacks a year America gets from China? Too many to count. US and China are basically in a fucking cyber war right now, and no one's talking about it. No one knows about it. That's what's freaking me out. Is that the US and China are basically in like the cyber war, right? And no one's talking about it at all, except the China show. That's all. That's the only people I've heard talking about it so far. That's the only people I heard talking about it so far. But come on, we got to stand up against the CCP. We got to help the Chinese people because do you think they want the CCP as well? No, they don't. They probably hate the CCP just as much as we do. So we need to stand up against them and help the Chinese people overtake the CCP. We need to help the Chinese people. We need to help them from their tyrannical government. We need to help the Russian people from their tyrannical government. I love Ukraine, okay? I love Ukraine. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to talk about Ukraine in this, okay? I'm just talking about the Russian people, okay? Because they've been so brainwashed by the Russian government's propaganda that they genuinely believe that the Ukrainians are the bad guys. They don't know that they are the actual bad guys. And it's because of their government. We need to help the Chinese people from their tyrannical government. We need to help the Russian people from their tyrannical government. And we need to help others from their tyrannical government as well. Now, I was going to speak about Trump and the things I do agree with him on. Okay? The Venezuelan thing, I agree with him on that. Because Venezuela was giving Russia and China oil. Okay? So I kind of agree with that. And same with Iran. But the thing I don't agree with Iran is they just bomb the place. They just keep bombing it. Bomb, 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 bomb. It's like, come on, bro. You're a coward for that, Trump. Serious coward for that. You're killing innocent people. You're a fucking coward for that, honestly. I kind of agree with it because also Iran was giving Russia and China oil too. In trade for like fucking military shit. So, I kind of agree with it, but at the same time, I don't agree with the loss of innocent people. That should have never happened. Okay? You don't just bomb, 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 bomb. Who are you? Israel? Bomb, 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 bomb? I don't like Israel either. And it's not that I don't. Well, I kind of don't like Jews, but I don't like any Abrahamic religion in general. I don't like Christians. I don't like Catholics. I don't like Jews. The only Abrahamic religion I really respect is Rastafarianism. Okay? Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. I don't like you. But it's not that I just hate the Jews in general, because I don't hate them. I don't hate them. I just don't agree with their religion. That's all. I just don't agree with their religion, and I don't agree because I don't agree with Christianity. I don't agree with Catholicism. I don't agree with Judaism. I don't agree with any of that. Okay, And that's just because I can. That's just because I can. Alright? So don't try to say I hate Jews and that I'm anti Semitic because I'm fucking not. If you try to say that, you're going to get bummed out real quick. But I don't like Israel because they're a bunch of fucking baby killers. The government, right? I'm talking about the government. They're a bunch of baby killers, and I bet the same thing that happens to Russian people is the same thing that's happening to Israel's people. They're brainwashed by Israel's propaganda, I bet. So, you can't really blame them for that because that's the only information that they know. Okay? So, don't blame the innocent people for anything. Blame the people that are really guilty of it. Like Netanyahu. Blood eagle him. Blood eagle him. Blood eagle Putin. Because he's literally a modern day Hitler. Okay? Putin is literally a modern day Hitler. I don't know if you can say Hitler on this. I don't really give a damn because, but he's literally a modern day Hitler. Okay? He's a mustache man. He's probably just as bad as Stalin, if not worse. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here because it's already too fucking long. I know people aren't going to watch 20 minutes of me fucking ranting about bullshit. So, this is the end of the video, okay? Thank you for watching. If you're watching, fuck you.